What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Alegria, and today's video we're going to be doing 3 super cute, easy, trendy, fabulous little DIYs. Honestly, I love the turnout of all of these items. It's so easy and it's gonna save you guys so much money. So if you guys want to see how I revive some boring old clothing, then let's get started. So this is the first sweater, super plain, boring. I literally got this at the 5 for 10 store. So the first thing we're gonna do to make it super cute and trendy is crop the sweater. So the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm just taking an old t-shirt that is cropped and I like this length, so I'm gonna kind of use this as a guideline. If you don't have something that you already like the length of, then you can kind of just measure it on your body and then go up little by little, but for me this is the perfect length. We're just cutting straight across. Alright, so that was super easy, and now what I'm gonna do is just cut this neckline out just to make it a little bit more open and show a little bit more of the décolleté area. So I'm just gonna try to make sure it's as symmetrical as possible. Nothing is professional here, but we're just gonna try our best. So what I'm gonna do is kind of measure out how much I'm going to be going out on the sides from this point on, just so that way it can be the same on each side. So I wanted to kind of go right under here and hit here. So I'm gonna measure this. So this goes up to about 2.5. Yeah, so 2.5. I'm gonna make a snip and try to do the same thing right here. There you go. And now from here we're just gonna try to go around. So the last thing that we're going to do is add a zipper to the middle. So you can see this one is just like way too long, and I really only want the zipper to be maybe to about there. So according to the instructions, it says that I could just cut it and then kind of secure it again. Give it a snip. Now to make sure that this is fastened, I'm just going to take some needle and thread and just go in and out and in and out. And I'm pretty sure this is how you do it, but let's be honest, I could be wrong. So the thing I did say that you're supposed to buy something else to put on the bottom of this, but it seems to be working fine to me. So I'm just going to use it like this, and actually I need to snip off these tops here. Now to find the center where we're going to want to put the slit in, I'm literally just going to fold this in half, give it a little cut. So now we know exactly where we're going to cut. It's going to go down. Alright, so here you can see I just stopped a little bit before it ends, just so that way you can secure it properly. Now we have the slit and we're all ready to go. So normally with these kinds of zippers, people would put them on the inside, you know, so they could be invisible and nobody will see them. But for this look, I actually want the zipper to be seen, so I'm going to be attaching it on the outside. And a lot of people do like to attach zippers with sewing machines, but I have neither the skill or the tools to do that. So what I'm going to be using instead is this heat and bond tape, which is just as good, and it's super beginner friendly, and you basically just need an iron. And for me, I just even use a flat iron and it works just fine. So all I'm going to do is measure out the tape, cut it up, and this is actually a little bit too wide, so I'm going to have to give it a trim. So now we're just going to line up the heat bond tape and then throw the zipper on top. So now we're just going to heat this together. And here is the final result. I think it is seriously so cute. You can also have this zipped down halfway, zip it down all the way, whatever you want. I think it's so cute, but the only thing I will say is that I probably could have done the shoulders. I mean, I could have done like the neckline a little bit smaller, just so that way it wouldn't be falling down my shoulders so much. But I mean, if this is the look you're going for, then by all means. But I thought it would be kind of more like right there, but I mean, either way, I think it's so cute. Still very nice. I gave this little sweater a whole new life, and honestly, I feel like I could see this thing on like Urban Outfitters or any of those other cute trendy places for upwards of like $50–60. So yeah, there's that. So this is the next piece that we're going to be DIYing. Again, another super plain gray long sleeve, again from the 5 for $10, and this is in a men's medium. The small was actually surprisingly pretty small, so we are going to be revamping this right now. So what you're seeing here is the back of the gray t-shirt, and all I'm going to do is find the center by folding this in half, and then I'm just going to add a little snip just so that way I know where to cut. So we're going to be cutting this up until where you're gonna kind of want it to be cropped up to. You're gonna kind of see what I'm talking about. So here again, I'm just gonna use my red sweater and use that as a guideline to know how high up I want this to go. So based on how high you go, that's how short the crop top is going to end up being. So you can make it as short as long as you want. But then I'm just gonna flip it on its side and then cut all the way to the end of the back. Just want to make sure that you're keeping the cuts in the back and not cutting all the way to the front. So now what we're gonna do is work on the neckline. So I wanted it to have a lot more of a delicate look, so what I'm gonna do is pretty much just take this thing off. So I did just put like a little cut into the lining, and now I'm taking a seam ripper and just removing this little section entirely. And for the back, it was a little bit more difficult because it was sewn on a lot more than it was in the front. So for that, I actually just ended up going with scissors and cutting all the way around the back. And then I just cut off the tag and then just kind of pulled out any of the loose threads, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so this is the final product. Honestly, I love it. I think it is literally so cute. I'm like seriously obsessed with it, and I feel like taking off that neckline really makes it nice and delicate and really cute. Honestly, I'm just like in love with this. Okay, but I wanted to do it this way just so I could show you guys exactly how to put it on, because it is a little bit confusing. So the way that this works is you have this crazy mess. Do you remember this t-shirt? Yes. Okay, so all you have to do is seriously like you just wrap it up or like fold it up. And you can do this like, this is kind of like really customizable, so like you can make it like really thin if you want to have like a really thin band on the bottom. But I kind of like the thicker one, so I'm just going to fold it up so that way it can be nice and thick. And then you can have it flat like this, or you could also kind of let it have like this fold just like that. I don't know, you can just like seriously do so much with it. So then once you bring it up here and you like the way that it looks, all you're gonna do is wrap it once in the back, and then once you have that, then you're just gonna tuck in these edges. Then seriously all you have to do is grab these ends and do the same thing, just tuck it in and hide the ends. You can just kind of like bring this down if you kind of don't want it to show. But then this is what you have in front, and I think it is seriously so cute. Like honestly, I didn't think it was gonna come out this cute. I'm like really excited about this, but yeah. Alright, so here's the next piece we're going to be DIYing, and I know it looks almost identical to the other one, but it is a lot more of a faded red, and it is by the brand Fila, and I got this at Goodwill for literally like $6 yesterday. So what we're going to do with this one is even easier than what we did with the last one. So honestly, this is kind of just like a bonus because it's pretty much the same thing that we did with the first one, and so I'm just going to measure out exactly how much I want on each side, chop it up, and then we're good to go. Now I'm just going to trim off these little edges that came out a little funky and just smooth it out. Are you guys ready? So this is the final result. Literally that took me like 5 seconds, and I gave this sweater a whole new look. Totally gave me like Ariana Grande vibes, so you guys already know I had to throw on my over-the-knee boots, which I think this may look better with black, but I don't know, I still think this looks really cute. But yeah, so you can see it's just this cute little vintage Fila sweater all ready to go out. But I will say, if you're going to do this, make sure you have like shorts underneath, because when you pull your arms up, yeah, you get the butt. So make sure you have shorts underneath. But yeah, so I think this is really cute. Definitely something I would see at Urban Outfitters for like a good like $70, I would say, which honestly I love it so much. But yeah, the thrift store is definitely good for things like this. Literally people are paying like hundreds of dollars for this little symbol right here. So I think this is super cute and hopefully you guys like it too. Like I said, seriously, the smallest little things can really make your outfits look a lot different. Alright you guys, so that is actually the last DIY from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, this was so much fun. Like seriously, this is my new favorite little shirt and I really want to recreate this in white. I think this would be really cute in white, so I definitely need to go out and get myself another one of these shirts in a couple of different colors really. I hope that this video was helpful because honestly you could easily go out to a store and spend so much money on these exact items when really it's so fun, easy, and inexpensive to make yourself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys already know what to do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video.
Yes, adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to.